Welcome children, analysis of transaction. In last video we saw the example 1 and 2. So today we are going to see your analysis of transaction. So how to analyze the transaction and how to prepare the journal. So first example they are given as Somu started printing business. So I already told you. So if you start a business, so this is a cash transaction. So Somu started business with cash. Whenever you prepare a sum, you think like that. Instead of Somu, you have to think yourself and do the problem. Okay. So Somu comments printed business with cash. Think like that. If you started business with cash. So cash. This is a cash transaction. Cash is involved. Cash account and Somu's capital account. So cash is a real account nature. Here, what is the real account rules? Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. And Somu is a person, so we have to use a personal account rules. So debit is a receiver, credit is a giver. So who give a capital? Somu only provide a capital. Somu only provide a capital. So what comes to a business? Our business receive a cash from Somu. So cash received from Somu. So cash account is debited and Somu's capital account is credited. Now we are going to see the example 2. Now example 2. Example 2 is bought good for cash. So for your better understanding only, I have write the explanation before journal. So you once you understood directly and enter the journal directly. So for your better understanding only, I have to write these things. So if you understood all these things, how to prepare a journal, how to use the golden rules, where to use a golden rule, these things if you understood, then you can easily prepare the journal directly. So for your better understanding only, I have to use this method. So I have to use this columns and other things. So once if you understood the concept, then you can do the problem directly. So first example I told you, this is a second example, bought goods for cash. So whenever you bought a goods, if the word they're using a goods, instead of goods you have to use the word purchase. So whenever you have to prepare the journal, instead of goods you have to use the word purchase. So use the word purchase. Goods bought for cash 4,000 rupees. So this is, I already told you. So this is a book of Somu, but you think like that. Instead of Somu, you have to think yourself. So this is your own business. Think like that and do the problem. So the bought good for cash. So you bought good for cash. Before that, I just want to ask one question. So if you bought a book for cash, okay, so what comes to you and what goes up from you? If you bought a goods, if I purchase a goods, the books comes to me and cash goes out from the business. Not a business, cash goes out from me. So like that, you have to use the transactions. So likewise, you have to analyze and prepare the journal. So here, bought good for cash. So in your business, you bought a goods for cash. So this is a cash transaction because the cash is involved here. So if cash is involved, then it is a cash transaction. So bought good for cash 4,000 rupees. So goods, we have to use a word purchase. So this is a cash transaction. What are the things is involved? I already told you. So in double entry system, two accounts are involved. One is a debit aspects, another one is a credit aspects. So two accounts is involved. One is a cash, another one is a goods. That means we have to use the word purchase. Cash account, purchase account. So two account is involved. So in these two account, which one is debited, which one is credited? So that we are going to analyze. Which one is debited, which one is credited. So what is the cash? Cash is a real account. So cash, whenever they given a cash, it is a real account. What is the real account rules? Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. What is the real account rules? Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. So this is a cash transaction. It is really real account in nature. So what is the real account rules? Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. So purchase is a nominal account rule. So what is the nominal account rule? Debit all expenses and losses, credit all income and gain. So bought a goods for cash. You only bought a good for cash. So in your business, what comes in? Purchase. So if you purchase anything, so bought good for cash. So purchase is a expenses. Purchase is a expenses. If you purchase anything, you are spending some amount for purchase. So purchase is a expenses. Purchase is a expenses because you are spending some amount for bought a goods. So it is a expenses. So it is a nominal account in nature. All the expenses, debit all expenses and losses. So what is the expenses here? Purchase is a expenses. Debit all expenses. So we are going to debit purchase account. So what goes out your business? While you are purchasing a goods, cash goes out from your business. So debit what? Debit is a expenses and losses. So that we have to debit the purchase account 4,000 rupees and give a little space here and start with to cash account. We are credited 4,000 rupees because what purchase is expenses. What is the nominal account rule? Debit all expenses and losses. So debit all expenses, all the expenses we have to debit it. On that rule we have to purchase, we have to debit it. So what goes out debit real account rules. What is the real account rules? Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. So what goes out from business? Cash. So credit what goes out. So cash goes out business, so that the cash is credited. So expenses we are debited. This is a cash goes out from business, so we are credited. So likewise, and another example. So example number 3. So example number 3. Purchase goods from Rahul. Purchase goods from Rahul for 10,000 rupees on credit. Purchase goods from Rahul for 10,000 rupees on credit. So this is also purchase, this is also purchase, but here the word cash is used. So this is a cash transaction. Here no word is used cash. So this is a credit transaction. Clearly they mentioned this is a credit. So for credit, we are bought a good from Rahul. So from Rahul, we are purchasing some goods. What is a credit transaction? Till we are not yet paid the cash immediately. If you pay the cash immediately, that is a cash transaction. If you are not paid immediately, that is a credit transaction. So we are purchasing goods from Rahul, but we are not yet paid this cash immediately. So that it is a credit transaction. So purchase goods from Rahul, 10,000 rupees on credit. So purchase goods from Rahul. So this is a credit transaction. I already told you. If any word used in cash, then it is a cash transaction. There is no word is used. So this is a credit transaction. So purchase goods from Rahul. So this is a credit transaction. So what is so here what two accounts are involved? One is a purchase, another one is Rahul. So two accounts is involved. One is purchase, another one is Rahul. So purchase goods from Rahul. Purchase, I already told you, purchase is a expenses. What is a nominal account rule? Debit all expenses and losses, credit all income and gain. So it is a expenses. So we are going to debit the expenses. Purchase account. Then Rahul. I already told you, Rahul is a natural person. So we have to use the personal account rules. Debit is a receiver, credit is a giver. Debit is a receiver, credit is a giver. Who give goods to us? Who give goods to us? Rahul only give goods to us. So he is a giver. So Rahul is a giver. He only give goods to us. So in Somu perception, purchase is expenses. So we have to purchase is expenses. So purchase account is debited. So debit all expenses and losses, so that purchase are debited. So who is a giver? Rahul is a giver. What is a credit account rule? Credit account rule is credit is a giver. Who is a giver? Rahul is a giver. So credit is Rahul. So we have to give a to Rahul account. To Rahul account. Rupees 10,000 rupees. Rupees 10,000 rupees. So likewise only you have to prepare the journal. So these things for your better understanding only I have to explain these things. It is not necessary to write all these things on your note every time. So before your first time it is very new to you because accountancy is very new to you. So you must know. For that only I repeatedly told you, I say you must learn the golden rules. You must learn the personal account rule, real account rule and nominal account rule, and that you know who are the persons come under the natural person, real person, artificial person, representative person, and like what are the expenses, what are the things is comes under the income, and what are the things comes to our business, what are the things goes out of the business. So these things you must know. So that only, after that only you can analyze the transaction. After analyzing you have to prepare the journal. So that only I repeatedly told you, children, you must learn the golden rules properly. So this is a cash account, this is a credit transaction, this one is a cash transaction. One more important points I have to share to you. So purchase always debit. Purchase always debit. So purchase always debit. So if any question they are given, bought goods or purchase goods, you immediately put a purchase on debit side. Okay, purchase always debit. So either it's a credit transaction, you have to use the person name. Otherwise, if it is a cash transaction, you have to use the word cash. So this is a cash transaction and this is a credit transaction. So if any cash involved, that is a cash transaction. If it is not involved in the cash, that is a credit transaction. Next transaction we are going to see example 4, cash paid to Rahul. This is a example 4. So cash paid to Rahul. I already told you, if the word used cash, so that is a cash transaction. If any word they are using cash, then it is a cash transaction. So cash paid to Rahul. Now we are paying cash to Rahul. Cash transaction. So here cash and Rahul involved. You know, cash is a nominal real account. So Rahul is a person. So personal account. What is a real account rule? Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Rahul, personal account, debit is a receiver, credit is a giver. Paid cash to Rahul. We only paid a cash to Rahul. So Somu paid a cash to Rahul. So this is a book of Somu. So cash paid to Rahul. So who is the receiver here? If you paid a cash, for example, I paid cash to Sandhya. So me only pay cash to Sandhya. Who is a receiver? Sandhya is a receiver. So I pay cash to Sandhya. So what goes out from my business? Cash goes out my business. So likewise, cash paid to Rahul. So what goes out from Somu's business? Cash goes out from Somu business. Who is a receiver? Rahul is a receiver. So Rahul is a receiver. So debit is a receiver. So Rahul is debited. For that, Rahul is debited. So what cash account? So debit what comes in, credit what goes out. So what goes out of business? Cash goes out of business. If cash goes out means we have to credit it. So Rahul account data to cash account. Rahul account data to cash account. So you have to start the Rahul here, and I already told you, give a little space. Don't give a too much of space. Give a little space is enough, and then you have to write to cash account. Rahul to cash account. So we are paying a cash to Rahul. Who is a receiver? Rahul is a receiver. So that we have to debit at Rahul. What goes out from our business? Cash goes out from our business. Debit what comes in? Credit what goes out. So credit is whatever the things goes out from the business, we have to credit it. For that we have to credit the cash account 4,000 rupees. Then so now example 5. Example 5 we are going to see withdraw cash for personal use. So withdraw cash for personal use. I already told you business always separate from his owners. So withdraw cash for personal use. So if you take a cash for your own personal use, we have to use the word drawing. So whenever you have to withdraw cash for your personal use, where the word you have to use a drawing. So this is a cash transaction because the cash is involved. So this is a cash transaction. Cash withdraw from your business for it is a personal use, that is a drawing. So you are taking amount from your business for your personal use. Okay, so who withdraw money from your personal use? The proprietor. Proprietor is a person. So proprietor is a natural person. He withdraw money for his own use. So not a business use. So for their own personal use, he taken money from the business. So proprietor only withdraw the money. So drawing is a personal account rules. Don't forget children, drawing always a personal account because who draw money? The proprietor only draw the money from the business for personal use. So it is a personal account. Drawing is a personal. Capital also personal account. Drawing also personal account. What is a personal account rule? Debit is a receiver, credit is a giver. So debit is a receiver, credit is a giver. So debit is a receiver. Who receive a money? The proprietor only take a money. So he is a giver. Drawing always debit. So what goes out from business? So if you withdraw money, if you take money from your personal use, what goes out to your business? Cash goes out to your business. What is a real cash is related to real account. So what is a real account rule? Debit all expenses and losses, credit all, debit all what comes in, credit what goes out. What goes out to your business? Cash goes out to your business. This is a credit account rule. So drawing debit is a receiver. So drawing account debtor to cash. Why we credit the cash? Because cash goes out our business. Drawing, I already told you. Drawing, who withdraw money? The proprietor. The proprietor is a natural person. He is a human being. So here, human being means, I already told you, human being, if you any name mention or it is related to person, we are using a personal account rules. So debit is a giver. So debit is a receiver, credit is a giver. So debit is a receiver. Who receive money? The proprietor. So here we don't use the proprietor name. Instead of that, we have to use the word drawing. So drawing account debtor to cash. Drawing always debited, cash always credited. Drawing account debtor to cash. So after that you have to write the narration. So I forgot to tell you. So whenever you have to write the narration, you start give a bracket. In bracket you have to write the being cash withdraw for personal use. So don't forget to write the word being cash withdraw for personal use. So this is a fifth transaction. Fifth transaction is cash withdraw for personal use. So the proprietor take a cash from business for his own personal use. So if it is a drawing, if you take any money from your business for personal use, that is a drawing. So drawing means, I already told you, drawing is a personal account. Why it is a personal account? Proprietor only withdraw money. Proprietor is a human being. So that we are using a personal account. Then drawing account debtor to cash. Then example 6. What is the sixth example? Cash deposit into bank. Cash deposited into bank. So we are going to deposit amount into the bank. I already told you, bank is a artificial person. Bank is a artificial person. This is also the cash transaction because cash is involved. This is a cash transaction. Cash account, cash is deposited into bank. So bank is an artificial person. So we have to use the personal account rule. So debit is a receiver, credit is a giver. So cash, you know the real account. Debit, what comes in, what goes out to your business. So if you paid a cash into bank, who is a receiver here? Bank is a receiver. Bank only receive your money. So debit is a receiver. So bank we have to debit it. Bank we have to debit it. So we are debit the bank account. Why we are debit the bank account? Because bank only receive a amount. So debit is a receiver. On that rule we have to debit the bank account. So What goes out of business, we are deposit into bank. So bank receive 5,000 from us. What goes out of business? Cash goes out of business. So credit what goes out. So what goes out? Credit. So sorry, credit what goes out. What goes out from business? Cash goes out. So cash goes out from business, so that the cash is credited. So today I just explained 6 examples. So first you learn the if any goods purchased for cash and business started with capital and purchase goods from Rahul, cash pay to cash pay to somebody, what is a journal account, and withdraw for personal use, what is a journal account, and cash deposit into bank, what is a journal entry. So these are all the things only I have to explain. Even one more time, I just repeatedly I want to say one thing. These explanation I'm given for your better understanding only. So once you understood the concept, once you understood how to prepare the journal, then you should avoid these things. You can directly you think yourself and do the problem. So okay, so this is the first time, so journal is very new for you, so that I have to explain these things. So if you have any doubt, you just ask me, I will clear your doubt. So whatever the doubt, you just call me and ask your doubt, I will clear. Okay, so small recap. So today we are see the journal entries. So first one I already explained in started business with cash. Started business with cash. So started business with cash. So what comes to our business? Cash comes to our business. Who is the giver? Proprietor, capital. So whoever put the capital, that amount, that capital is a personal account, like a drawing. Who withdraw money for the personal use? Proprietor only withdraw money for the personal use. Likewise, who put a capital? Proprietor only put a capital. Proprietor is a natural person. So what comes in? Debit what comes to your business? Cash comes to your business, so that cash is debited. Who is a giver? Proprietor is a giver. So capital, instead of proprietor, we have to use the drawing and capital. So capital, cash account data to capital. So these entry will never change. Cash always, whenever you have to start a business, the journal entry is cash account data to capital. It will never change, like a drawing. Drawing always debit, cash always credit. So this is a journal entry for drawing. So what is a journal entry for starting business with cash? Cash account data to capital. This journal will never change. So next, bought a good for cash. So I already told you, if you bought a goods, instead of goods, you have to use the word purchase. So this is a cash transaction. Cash, you bought a goods. So cash, real account, purchase is the expenses. So debit all expenses and losses, so that all the expenses we have to debit, so that we are debit the purchase account. So while you purchase something, while you have made expenses, something goes out to your business. So what goes out of business? Cash. So whatever the things goes out from business, that you have to credit. Then purchase goods for Rahul. This is a credit transaction, because there is no word cash is involved. So this is a credit transaction. We are purchasing goods from Rahul. So Rahul is a natural person. Purchase is a expenses. So nominal account debit all expenses and losses, so that purchase is debited. So credit is a giver. Who is a giver here? Rahul only give goods to us. So Rahul account is credited. Then cash paid to Rahul. The next transaction is cash paid to Rahul. Cash transaction. Cash and Rahul is involved. Cash, I already told you, real account. Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Rahul account, person. So debit is a receiver, credit is a giver. So cash account, cash paid to Rahul. We are paying cash to Rahul. Who is a receiver? Rahul is a receiver. So debit is a receiver, so that Rahul account is debited. So what goes out of business? Cash goes out of business. So cash account is credited. withdraw cash for personal use. I already told you, if you withdraw cash, any money for your personal use, use the word drawing. So drawing is who draw the money? The proprietor only withdraw the money for his personal use. So if a proprietor is a human being, so we have to use the personal account. So debit is a receiver, credit is a giver. So cash, you know the real account, debit what comes in, credit what goes out. So who is a giver? Proprietor. He only withdraw money. So instead of withdraw money, we have to use the word drawing. So drawing account is debited, cash account is credited. Then cash deposit into bank, we are deposit cash into bank. Who is a receiver? Who receive money? Bank is a receiver. Bank is an artificial person. So personal account rules, artificial person, debit is a receiver, credit is a giver. So who is a receiver? Bank is a receiver. So what goes out of from business? Cash goes out of business. So this is a journal entry. So this is what you have to prepare. So likewise, you have to analyze the transaction. So analyze the transaction. You must know how to analyze the transaction. After that, you have to prepare the journal entry. So it is not needed to prepare these things, because I already repeatedly I told you, for your better understanding only I have to write these things. You know how to prepare the journal. For that I have to explain these things. I have to write this. So once you understand the concept, once you understood the analyze, how to analyze the journal entries, then you can skip this. Okay, so otherwise use a rough paper for using this analyze. So for analyzing you have to use the rough paper. So this is what you have to prepare journal. If you have any doubt in a journal, these 6 example, you can ask me, children. Thank you.